Jar Jar Sprinkles is caught up in another lie, and the grass is green and the sky's fucking blue. What's new? Oh god, this one is like one of the worst ones. This man cannot help himself. Oh my god. This is really bad though. So as we all know, whenever Shane Dawson was in the peak of getting absolutely cancelled, like everyone was coming after him, everyone was like, where's his family Jeffree Star at? Like Jeffree Star was like, I see nothing, I say nothing. Like he was literally gone. And then he did a post on his social medias and on Instagram, and it was a picture of him in a private jet that he had already uploaded in the January before this, so we knew that it was a duplicate photo anyway, and the caption says, my grandmother just turned 103 years old. Now keep in mind that his timeline of her age has been very inconsistent to say the least over the years. She's been 100, she's been 102, she's been 103, all within 1 year, so aging queen. And I asked her how she wanted to celebrate. We're gonna take her to visit the first house she ever lived in as a child. Airplane emoji, good suspense. Grateful for every second I get to spend with her. Now keep in mind this was a picture that he uploaded on January 30th with the caption, Miss Independent. So already a re-uploaded picture. Now I've already made videos about this because I think this is just so fucking comical. And the fact he was like, I'm grateful for every second I get to spend with her, but yet he was using a picture he's already used before, which kind of implies that he lied about it. But not only that, everyone was like, are you really going to visit her? And we never really got our answers on that until today. So I made so many videos on this airplane situation, and everyone was like, oh my god, Adam, you're reaching, of course he's going to visit her, this is a new picture. And so now all those people are silent. This is beyond embarrassing. Like, Jeffree Star has lied so much that he can't even follow his own timeline anymore. Let's get to it. So Jeffree Star put on his Instagram story a big long rant, and in the rant he says this. Now everything else is irrelevant, we don't really need to listen to it except for this.
And I haven't traveled since February. Isn't that crazy? And I haven't traveled since February.
Y'all hear it one more time. One more time.
And I haven't traveled since February.
Just even one more time.
Isn't that crazy? And I haven't traveled since February. Isn't that crazy?
He hasn't traveled since February. Isn't that crazy? You know what, it is crazy, Jeffree, because you told us that you were traveling with your grandmother not that long ago. The 26th of June was whenever he was going to visit his grandmother and he was traveling. But he hasn't traveled since February. Put your hands up if you don't believe him. Oh my god, this man lies so much, like even the simplest things. And then he came back in his Doing What's Right video, you know, the really dramatic ass like thumbnail, I can't. And he was like, and people took my silence, my self-reflecting silence, as anything but love and support for Shane. Well, obviously, now that we know you bullshitted it. You said you haven't traveled, but yet you had to travel on this private jet in this picture that you'd already re-uploaded. But now, oh, Jeffree, it makes no sense. It literally... So with that post that he put on Instagram, with that caption again, he disabled the comment section ages ago because people were calling him out for lying back then. But now he changed the caption of it to just a heart. Oh, Jeffree, like, you know you're guilty at this stage. You changed the caption from, my grandmother just turned 103 years old and I asked her how she wanted to celebrate. We're gonna take her to the first house she ever lived in as a child. Grateful for each second I had to spend with her. Why'd you lie about that? And now you changed the caption to a heart. Because you literally contradict yourself in your new lie.
And I haven't traveled since February. Isn't that crazy? And I haven't traveled since February.
He didn't even have to lie about this. Like, he said in his video as well that he was self-reflecting and there was absolutely no mention of his 103-year-old grandmother and going to visit her at all. So we knew back then that there was something like, going on, but the fact... He literally needs to keep a book at this rate of lies that he's told and the dates so he can, if he's gonna lie again, he can be like, okay, shit. Oh, that one works, and then go for that, because at this stage, Jeffree, you're showing yourself up so much. It's so laughable. How does he have fans? They just actively love being lied to. Yes, Jeffree, lie to me, daddy. Like, lie to me, king. Like, so... And it's the fact he rushed to change the caption after... We have to laugh. We have to. So I asked my subscribers as always, and you need to hear their responses. They're so funny. I'm gonna comment on yours, then say mine. I said, thoughts on Jeffree being caught in yet another lie, saying he hasn't traveled in however long, even though he recently stated he was on a private jet to visit his grandmother, and that's why he was silent during Shane getting dragged. Let's talk, because it's not even just like he lied about going to see her. He lied about going to see her, and it was during the period that Shane was in the worst of the worst, so he didn't have to speak up, and he was able to save himself a lot of backlash. I just think it's so shady. Insert generic name here said he's just trying to make excuses, but what's new? It's Jelly Scab's reputation at this point. Hannah, I guess, said, what do you mean? He was obviously visiting his 741-year-old grandmother. Catherine said, Jar Jar stinks, keeps lying and is contradicting himself. He needs to keep a diary of his lies so he doesn't slip up. Love you, Adam. I love you too, Catherine, but that's what I'm saying about a little diary. Jeffree, just a wee diary. Then you can follow through. Fofo said he just wants to look good, now everyone is attacking James and Tana. So manipulative. Now that is true. He's trying to make this image that, and we haven't even talked about that yet, that he's like, oh, I haven't traveled, I'm staying inside, I haven't done all this. While James is now being attacked for going out and partying, which he should be. But Jeffree, supposedly you were traveling back in June. Oh god. Someone once commented on my video and they were like, your channel has an expiry date. How long are you going to be able to piggyback off these people? They're not going to be problematic forever. You're not going to be able to talk about things for enough. Well, bitch, I don't even have to try anymore. Feebert said he can't keep up with his own life, so he's just digging his grave even deeper. He's lost his reputation at this point. Pure Honesty said, doesn't he realize that we're all laughing at him now? I almost feel bad for him. Almost. Well, I don't. No one's doing this to him, except for him. Shannon said, I watched that stupid Instagram live story this morning and my eyes rolled into another dimension. At least he reminded me to unfollow. Rashula said, when is he ever not lying? Like, this is expected of him. Bruh said he can't even keep up with his own lies. He should take a forever break off of YouTube for once and for all. Lee said, Jafar can't keep up with his lies. People are starting to really see through him. Maybe Maddie should write down whatever the lie is of today so he can keep his story straight. Maddie's his assistant that lives with him. Angelica said, lies, lies, all lies, these influencers need to get it together. We Sip Tea said, I wonder if Janitor Stinky lies so much that he convinces himself that his lies are real, cause who? Mrs. said he literally can't keep up with the lies that he's told himself, forever getting himself caught out, ... idiot. Princess Adri Girl said he's literally a joke at this point, he needs a better PR team, stat. Elle said, wait, he was lying? No, he wasn't, he was with his 321-year-old grandmother. Chelsea said, we all knew it was an excuse, which is true, we talked about it on my channel about him going and visiting her, but it's Jeffree. We're all gonna be talking and making fun of the excuses anyway. Amanda said, is it really caught up in another lie when we knew he didn't go to visit his grandmother in the first place? LOL. Why do you lie about that stuff? Why would you lie about going to see your grandmother? Like, choose something better. Olive said it's almost like he's trying for the controversies at this point. Jellybean Sprinkles is not it. Shiva Shay said it's terrible and he's digging himself a much bigger hole that I'm sure him and his PR team are able to climb out of, but it's probably just as far down as the center of the earth by now. Abby Rose K-pop said, oh, you mean his pretend grandma? Honestly, he's being caught lie after lie, but his stands will still stand his ass. But he also just recently changed the description of that photo to the caption to the heart. Can he just stop lying and making up excuses at this point? It's a headache. He'll do anything to try save his career. I mean, keep speaking, you starfish. It's going down the drain. Sorry, not sorry. Also, Adam, love you so much and keep up the amazing work in your videos. Thank you. Starry Night Sarah said he's spinning a narrative to which makes him look better in the moment, regardless if it contradicts his past statements. And yet his audience just are like, don't care. A joke said, just throw him away at this point. I'm done with everything. Vixen said, I feel like he's trying to do damage control, but he's just digging himself a further hole. I'm off. Sorry. No, you better stay over there, you little fucking nasty. No, don't come near. No, please don't. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no, it's like going around my legs. Where the fuck is it? Where are you, you old bitch? I feel like we're gonna be in a pantomime that's gonna be behind me and y'all are gonna be like, it's behind you! Does my American audience know what pantomimes are? What if you- oh my god, y'all don't. Listen, I don't know where that little bitch is, but fucking mind your own business. Ivety said, sounds like someone is having a hard time keeping up with their own lies. Jordan Montgomery said, LMFAO, this man will literally flip the switch on a dime and his robots will eat it up like it's Christmas dinner. Where's that little bitch? Danielle said, wow, he needs his publicist to help keep his lies straight. Okay, everyone, so there are so many others, like, y'all were digging into him. Y'all were digging into Jar Jar Sprinkles. Again, just nothing about his timeline ever makes sense. And I know everyone is calling this out on Twitter in a humorous way, but if you think about it, if you're Shane right now, his best friend, his family, really didn't defend him until the last moment because he was busy with his grandmother, but now he hasn't traveled in so long. Make it make sense. Ever since his Doing What's Right video, there are so many mini controversies that he has to address by now. He cannot keep any story straight at all. Jesus, he is literally a PR disaster. God bless the person who's his PR. Guys, what's your opinion of Jeffree and his continuous lies? Again, I'm just going off of what he's provided us. Maybe this isn't lies and maybe he's just a shit storyteller, but it kind of speaks for itself. I love you and I'll see you in my next video, and let's have that conversation below. See you in my next one, and peace. Oh my god, it's on the ground. Bitch, you better stay there. Oh my god, I got it! I mean, I didn't get it. PETA, it's still alive.